Thank you, Natalie. Thank you for that kind introduction, and thank you all for your attendance this evening. It's a privilege and an honor to be here, to be honored in this way. It means a great deal to me. I have the happiest memories of having been here. There are so many people that were behind me all the way, especially my family, my parents who helped me to get a good education. Where I've traveled in other places, I can see young people in developing countries oftentimes who don't have that opportunity. That is the foundation of everything. It's certainly the foundation of my life and the things I've been able to achieve. I would like to thank the selection committee for considering me for this prestigious honor, and of course the community of Council Bluffs. Many leaders in the community here, I could name 24 easily, were adults who took an interest in my early artistic attempts and my interest in birds. So those are very important foundations to why I get to stand here tonight. It's really surreal actually to be back on the stage, because when I was a junior in high school, I was cast in a play. And I had no acting experience at all, but my friend Mark Draper sort of cajoled me into it. And it was a fascinating thing to contemplate, because the play was called Dracula. Okay, like that was sort of irresistible to a high school junior. And so without any experience, somehow I was cast anyway as one of the male leads. And sometime in the middle of the first act, Dracula made an appearance right here behind me on stage left. There was a big, huge window that was like French doors. Outside there was branches and a moon, and it was spooky. The script that we used was a standard script. It was a real play. And I was with 3 or 4 other actors. It was a living room, 19th century English living room. And I was over on this side on stage left. And Dracula made his appearance in the window. It was very dramatic. Great costume, great makeup. And he jumps into the room and he crosses the middle of the stage, and the crowd's sort of going wild. This was one of those plays that's supposed to be spooky and supposed to be kind of dramatic. But inadvertently we kept turning it in at moments that would turn into a comedy. And despite our best efforts, so Dracula's in the middle of the room, he's giving us this harangue, and the blocking calls for him to turn around and see himself in a mirror that's next to where he entered. Well, you know, vampires and mirrors, that's not a good combination. He's supposed to grab a prop off an end table and throw it at the mirror and smash the mirror. And that's what he does, except he misses the mirror by about this much, and he just rips a great big hole in the wall. But, you know, the backdrop is made out of canvas and it's all painted, and we all gasp. We don't know what's going to happen next. So the next he looks around, he finds another prop, and he picks that up and he winds up and he throws it at the mirror, and this time he misses the mirror on the other side. With a big ripping sound, just tears a hole in the side of the prop. And so now he's basically out of ammo. He's still got the mirror problem. So he runs forward to the fireplace and grabs a fireplace tool and smashes the mirror. And then he turns around to the rest of us and he goes, "What a view for me." Thankfully, that was just the dress rehearsal. Okay? That didn't really happen, you know, after opening night. But after that, there was no more throwing stuff. It was just a shovel, okay? Just hit the thing and get it over with. So that was lots of fun, and the reason it's a fond memory, and also too, it dovetails with why I'm here, because the fact that I had no acting experience, but thought I ought to try something is very pertinent to everything I've done since then, and that is to test my comfort zone, to get out of your comfort zone. And so traveling in foreign countries is a good way to do that. You don't have your language, you don't have your friends, you don't have your wheels, you might not have your religion. There's a lot of things that you've got to make it up on the fly, and that takes the same kind of creativity that she used in making a painting. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not kidding you. Making a painting is such a journey. It's such the destination is not known. And yet you have to research, you have to practice, you have to think. And speaking of practice, in closing, I would like to congratulate all of the new members of the National Honor Society. You worked hard, you deserve it, you earned it, and you enjoy it, and lead on. We need you up ahead now. And so that's an exciting thing for all of us to be part of that this evening. If I had to pick a favorite teacher from my time at Abraham Lincoln, it would be not easy to do. You know, we can picture those teachers so clearly. I mean, I've been gone from high school for 50 years, but I can picture all of them. That's a remarkable thing. But they worked hard, they were professionals, and I would say unequivocally that my favorite teacher was Idella Span, who was my English teacher for 2 years, who was a career educator. She and her husband, both career educators. She's a community leader. It was a class where nobody acted out. I mean, she had that kind of leadership. She was fun, smart, creative, exciting. We took a Jack London short story and made a film of it. And we critiqued that film. We wrote first-person present tense essays. I'm very proud to call her my friend, and I'm so gratified that she is here in the audience tonight. And congratulations once again to the National Honor Society students, and thank you all very much for this nice honor.